The team lineup. In principle, several lineups can be created and managed. With a plus, we can create a new lineup and give it a name. Next, we choose which formation to play with. To do this, you should first analyze your players to find out which formation can work best for them. We decide on an offensive 4-4-2 diamond. Now let's see which player we put in which position. There are several ways to do this. With a goalkeeper, it's quite easy in this case. We filter by the goalkeeper position. There are two options available. Both of them are in decent shape and have great fitness levels, but Arnold has significantly better reflexes. So it's not a difficult decision. We put Wilson on the bench as a substitute. If the first goalkeeper is injured, he is automatically replaced with a substitute goalkeeper. Let's now fill the important positions of the two centre-backs. These should be strong players in such an offensive formation. All four candidates are in good shape, hence we select all of them for now. The displayed total value of the players only gives a very rough overview of how well a player can be used in the intended position in the chosen formation. First we look at the tackling values by selecting duel. The player Mohamed Harris is the worst in that regard. So we exclude him from our selection. Helge Kleppe is good at tackling, is the best header of the ball, and he is also two-footed. We'll go for him. We will now compare the other two candidates in the overall overview. Both are right-footed. Being faster and better at shooting, Cole seems to be more of a fullback, so we're going for Pittel here. He is better in areas that are crucial for a centre-back and is much taller. But we'll keep Cole in mind when it comes to the full-back position and put him on the bench for now. Next, we fill the two striker positions. The obvious requirements: good technique, especially shooting technique, and, of course, speed. We're selecting Taver here, since he is decent in those categories and the fastest player too. Plus, he's left-footed and of young age. Some playing time will benefit his development. It is a little more difficult for the right side. We take Robert Price out of the equation because of his bad form. O'Neill, on the other hand, might be in good form, but Daniel Cube is superior in almost all relevant areas. Shooting power and technique stand out in particular. He doesn't have full fitness though, so we put O'Neill on the bench. He could come on as a sub, but Cube gets the starting berth for now. All other positions are filled in the same way. Important: we mark this lineup as the active starting lineup for the league game. This is the only way to actually use it. It is also optional for the next friendly. Last but not least, we put up 2 7 players on the bench, because only these players are in the squad and can be substituted during the game. The form and fitness of a player's last 10 games can be seen in the graph next to the player details.